So one of the coping strategies that's been a highlight of this seminar is humanistic therapy. There are a lot of techniques, there are a lot of methods of how we could combat the adjustments, the stress, anxiety, and depression. But for the purpose of this discussion and seminar, we will have our core focus with humanistic therapy. According to American Psychological Association, humanistic or the therapy for humanistic is it foster personal growth through direct experience. We developed ourselves and we change for better, for worst into a great person. There's a transition. The ultimate goal of humanistic therapy is for you to develop and to be a really good version of yourself. Another thing is this therapy can make you focus on the development of human potentials. All of your abilities, or capabilities, and potential in life should be seen as your strength. In humanistic therapy, your strength will be highlighted. Though you will acknowledge your weakness, but you will not live those weaknesses. You will embody your own strength, and your strength in your own life and your abilities should shine out because you are created by God as a strong and wonderful person. And that's the highlight of humanistic therapy. Another thing is it makes your personality more concrete, meaning to say your personality more stable and strong. As I mentioned earlier, once you're having a coping mechanism, you will be the person who will understand and not to be understood. Responsibility for oneself. And now, because you're independent, you don't need other person to motivate you, to give you essence in your life to push through with your life. But now, yourself is enough for you to keep going and to be motivated to live. And now, the last thing is you will trust in the natural processes. Because humanistic therapy is it is about you as a good person and having your unique way of combating life. You have your own natural process. This natural process within you will shine and will give and illuminate to other persons having negative mental health. So, most of the common humanistic therapy in the field of psychology is gestalt therapy, existential psychotherapy, and client centered therapy. Each of these therapy has different strategies and methods of how we could approach our ultimate goal, and those are eradicate stress, anxiety, and depression. That's why we will be using these therapy, and you need to just pick one. The purpose of this discussion is not for you to be trained as a therapist or a psychologist, but you will be trained of how to handle different person with stress, anxiety, and disorder, of how you will generate the idea or apply these therapy so we could have a better community because it will start to ourselves. If we're experiencing these maladjustments, if we are experiencing these negative mental health, please resolve it first within yourself. We cannot help other people if we also in need of help. That's why we really need to understand that we need to make ourselves better first before helping other people. So we need to apply these therapies to ourselves first before teaching other people around us of how to cope up with these negative mental health.